But here on the way to Year 10 Tax, I think you managed to get some earbuds. Welcome, folks, to the Wonder Years for all your Animorphs rereading and eventual rewatching needs. I'm Eric.
I'm Dark Eric. Nega Eric.
Like, okay, in the text, I'm sure that name reads a lot better because the way Eric is spelled in this book is E-R-E-K, but, like, if, like, Eric and Dark Eric just, like, sounds like... Dark Eric sounds like the you know I had to do it to him guy. Like,
oh my
that's
God.
just, like...
No, that's his name. His real name is Dark Eric. For sure. No, definitely. Yeah. No, absolutely.
Dark Eric Luciano.
Yup. Yeah, no, I'm the Nega Eric. I'm your chaotic energy comprised into made flesh.
That's you.
That's me.
It's Blair.
That's Blair. Yeah, my real person name is Blair, not Eric. You can call me Eric with an E, 2 E's.
Yeah, and a K. E-R-E-K.
E-R-E-K. Okay, so he's named, so this character is named Spoilies for this book. This character is named E-R-E-K. How do you not immediately clock that person as A, an alien, or B, a robot when you have a name spelled like that, you know?
No one is named... I mean, hold on. Let me just Google Eric. Let me see what the first result is.
I'm sure people are named that, but also they're not human beings. They're definitely robots or aliens. Or robot aliens, as in
Eric,
this case.
Eric, this Eric is the fourth result when you search just E-R-E-K on Google.
Well, that's good.
There is a Turkish artist named Sevdet Eric, which I'm sure I just mispronounced.
That's fine. We're never going to go to Turkey.
No. This guy kind of looks like if I had never seen a picture of what's his name, Slavoj Zizek.
Yeah.
If I'd never seen a picture of him, this is kind of what I would imagine he looks like.
Yeah.
Like this is the name. This is what the name Slavoj Zizek indicates to me.
Okay, let me pop this bitch open.
We'll link this.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, definitely. No, he looks like a younger, more handsome Zizek.
Is it Zizek?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Fuck him.
Who gives a shit, honestly? The only good thing that man ever did was wear a shirt that said, "I would prefer not to."
Honestly, like, fuck any rhetorician or, like, theorist. If you've read or written theory ever, fuck you. This is including myself, obviously.
Yeah, of course. It's got to be a cell phone.
Fuck Derrida. Fuck Hegel. Fuck Burke. Fuck all those sons of bitches.
They're all bastard boys. The only good rhetorician ever is Bell Hooks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The only good blog ever was Saved by the Bell Hooks, which was just Saved by the Bell screen caps with Bell Hooks text over them.
Really? Oh my.
Yeah, you've never heard of this?
No, but I'm kind of obsessed with it. I'm very into it. It's good.
I think it's like Saved by the Bell dash hooks.
Yeah, no, that's a very good idea, pun and concept. Concept and idea are kind of the same thing, but you know.
Saved by the dash bell hook, sorry.
Awesome. That rules extremely.
It's extremely good.
So, but let's not waste any time in getting into this book. Let's discuss the cover of it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the thing we do. So, I was thinking about this as I was reading this book. So, the morphs on the cover of this book is like the tamest part about morphing in this book and like the Animorphs books, because it's like just a gradient, it's just a gradient from human to animal, instead of the descriptions of it, which are like randomly sprouting animal parts as your like organs like turn to jelly. And
no, like, to be fair, on this one, the middle one does kind of look like he does kind of look like Marco's a Balchinian.
I mean,
look at it.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at it. He's
a Balchinian.
I don't know what that is. Luna?
From Men in Black. It's an alien who's got balls on his chin.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's not okay. So none of these are good looks. Yeah.
No.
But it's way more, like, if this was how morphing actually behaved, it would be way more pleasant than the reality.
Yeah.
At the beginning of this book, they turn into dogs, and Marco just grows a
They
tail.
turn into dogs.
And
They turn into dogs for a very good reason.
Yeah, they turn into dogs, and Marco just grows a tail, and it's just a shitty, naked, horrible tail, just attached to his human flesh body.
Okay, Blair, but back up. You are skipping over the very important reason that they turn into dogs.
No, we'll get into that. I just wanted to describe the fact that morphing fucking sucks. That's just what I want to nail home. It's just the worst. I can't even imagine myself as a young'un being like, oh boy, I wish I sure had the ability to morph, because it's like all of it's horrible. It's all just the worst. Because it's like...
I mean, Blair, I feel like also you are a little bit cis, though, because I think every trans person I know read these books and was like, well, that would be awesome.
No, I mean, it's not the concept of changing. It's just the means by which it happens. Yes, the process of it is intensely grotesque, and it does not put on kid gloves for you to describe how intensely grotesque it is.
Not to say that no cis people, of course, liked this idea, because I mean there have to be some cis transformation fetishists out there. But,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm completely ambivalent towards the idea of it, but it's like, oh, you've just decided the worst possible way to describe this entire process, you know? I just yeah. But this is the 10th book in the series. It's a Marco book.
We did it.
Yeah.
We should watch an episode or two of the TV show and do an episode about that to break up the book reads.
Oh, for sure. So this is called this is the 10th book. It's a Marco book. It's called The Android. The little tagline on it is "Fear has a new name, Ryckert," and it's like, yeah, we know.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize that the taglines have literally nothing to do with the story in the book.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it's all marketing, I guess, you know. But whatever, that's fine. And this is probably one of my favorite books we've read so far. I mean, we'll get into the specifics why, and it does have to do with the title of it.
Yeah.
There's kind of immediate spoilies, but just via the title.
A little bit.
That's fine though. I wasn't put off by it and still appreciated it. 'Cause okay, but let's get into the plot proper. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes. So this book opens with Marco trying to convince Jake to sneak into a concert via dog morph. Also so they can get pets by cute girls. You know. Also, I just want to mention, so when Marco's describing this to Jake, he lists some bands, and among them is 9 Inch Nails. And I just want to say, what fucking, just normal-ass teen is listening to 9 Inch Nails? You know?
Okay, well, hold on. The three that we get are 9 Inch Nails, Alanis Morissette, and The Offspring.
Maybe 9 Inch Nails and The Offspring. What is Alanis Morissette doing in that mix? You know?
You don't know. Alanis Morissette was a sensation.
Well, genre-wise,
isn't it ironic?
Though. And what music festival would Alanis Morissette, The Offspring, and 9 Inch Nails be playing together?
Shit. What the fuck is the Monster Energy sponsored one that I can't remember the name of?
I don't know anything about music festivals. But it's
fucking... It's fucking... No, not Aftershock Festival. That's not what it is. Is it Mountain Dew?
I don't know. Luna.
Hold on. It's a very funny thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
No.
Yeah, so honestly, I feel like Capelgate is not very keyed into what's hip and new with the teens.
Yeah.
So she just...
I mean, Blair, again, to be fair... Oh, Warped Tour, by the way. That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
That's Vans.
Yeah.
This is extremely obviously Vans' Warped Tour, and, so Jake, almost has a heart attack when Marco says that 9 Inch Nails is... Or that The Offspring is gonna be there.
Yeah. I mean, I listened to The Offspring in high school.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, like, who didn't, right? But, like, I just... Does she know what genre music these bands are? I mean, I love it. I love the fact that Marco apparently listens to Nine Inch Nails and Jake is really into The Offspring. Honestly, no, I retract any sort of critical statement I've made. Those are both very good, extremely good facts.
Yeah. I also want to cover the fact that Marco does refer to Jake as his boy.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a lot of that. Marco also name drops Anne Rice at one point, which is just proof that he's gay. You know?
Yeah.
Like he's reading the gay vampire books.
Yeah. Like he's gonna read an interview with a vampire and be like, "Wow, these men are very close friends," and then
they're very good close friends, just like me and Jake.
And then, like 4 years later, he's gonna be like, "Oh."
Yeah, exactly. No,
Do they
exactly.
fucking interview for a vampire, or is it just like extremely subtext? I've never read it or seen it.
Oh, it's subtext, but like it's big subtext.
Gotcha. So Marco manages to convince Jake to go to the concert by saying, I think Alanis Morissette is a controller.
Yeah. Well, he tries to make that, but basically what he ends up doing is like, I'm going to go anyway. And Jake's like, well, I guess I have no choice but to go along with you. Basically just looking for an excuse for Marco to justify his own impulses, which, who hasn't been there? We've all got a friend like that.
Yeah, it's you for me.
Yeah. Thank God. So that happens. They turn into pups, and they run into a classmate.
And it's great because he does say that Jake's face was bulging out like something was trying to climb out of his mouth, and we get another full page of Capelgate.
We get the morphs in this book. We get a lot of them. This is not even close to the worst though. It's just dog.
I think there's a very specific line that is very extremely fucking bad.
In this one?
Yeah.
What line is that?
I'll cover it when we get to it. But
I mean, we're at it. Let's get to it.
No, it's not.
I mean, where is it? What are you talking about?
You think something trying to climb out of his mouth is the worst one?
No. I mean, are we going to read the entire paragraph? Just to...
No. I'm saying, like, it's a different morph.
Oh, I thought you meant the specific morph. Never mind.
No.
Never mind.
No. It's, like, later on in the book, like,
yes,
around, like, the 2/3 point. I think you probably know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, now I know what you're talking about. God, it's bad. I love Animorphs.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
So they run into a classmate of theirs named Eric, E-R-E.
Who's handing out flyers for the sharing.
Mm-hmm. So they're like, suspicious.
And he is, unlike everyone else at the concert festival, he is not a stinky boy.
Yeah. So they're sniffing everyone. Marco's having a whale of a time just smelling people. But he's like, Eric doesn't smell like anything. He smells like the people he's been around. But he doesn't have his own smell.
He doesn't have his own stank.
How suspicious. So they basically end up having like a group gathering where they like share this information with everyone. Also, first Marco's on the phone with trying to call Jake with Jake's brother Tom, who is a controller, as we all remember, and basically figures out that the Yerks are trying to get a hold of Marco's dad because he's an engineer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And might be like getting into like military stuff. So Jake's really antsy about that. But they have a group discussion about this whole thing. And basically what they decide to do is track down Eric and just spy on him as birds, like him and Marco and Tobias are going to do that.
Yeah, they're gonna try and find out what the frick is going on.
Mm-hmm.
What the frick frack?
Yep. And as they do that, they watch Eric be hounded down by some bullies and stuff like that. And as he's running,
gets hit by a bus.
No, he doesn't get hit by a bus. He trips and falls, and his for a second you see him like made out of metal and white plastic, and they're like, hey, what the fuck? Hey, what's going on here? You know? And they report it back to everyone, and Axe is like, I don't know. I've never heard that before. I mean, could be robots. I don't know.
Could be. We don't know.
Robots happen. That could happen. He basically, though, he immediately is like, oh, it's definitely holograms.
Can we jump back for a quick second?
Oh, for
because
sure.
there's two lines I kind of zoned out for a second. Sorry.
No,
but there's
that's
two lines
fine.
I really want to cover.
That's fine. Go for it.
Marco at one point when he's turning into a dog, it's his first time experiencing the dog brain, and he says, "You know that song, Girls Just Want to Have Fun? That could be the theme song for dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs just want to have fun." The theme
song for dog.
For dogs.
It's a good concept.
So good.
It's a good concept.
I love the idea of just like animals having a theme song. Like for cats, it's like, what would a cat song be?
Oh.
Fuck You by CeeLo Green.
Maybe. Cats are good. They're good people.
I love cats, I know. That's a very shallow view of cats, and I'm sorry.
Okay, this is just a PSA. If you hate cats, it's because they're not
fucking
dogs.
entirely off.
It's because you're expecting them to be a dog, and it's not. It's a cat. It's not a dog. So treat it like a cat, not a dog, and you'll like cats. There we go.
My cat, I don't know what the fuck everyone's talking about when they're like, cats aren't affectionate at all, because like, every cat I've ever spent more than a day with, like, has been like, if they're not like extremely skittish, they've been like really nice. Like I remember one time I went over to our friend, you know Ollie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was visiting him, and I took a nap in their guest room, and his cat, whose name the cats had very good names, but I can't remember this cat's name. The cat just like came up and just like started pawing at my arm, like it was like a kind of a scratching post, but it wasn't using its claws. Cats are extremely affectionate. I don't know what the fuck people are talking about.
Yeah, I mean,
they want dogs.
You want the blind loyalty of dogs. And I guess I don't get it, because dogs are a lot of work and they need a lot of attention, and I just can't provide that for an animal. I need a more casual animal that can be more self-sufficient. But yeah, I mean, they want the kind of affection they get from dogs from cats, and it's just not the same, you know. But cats love you. Your cat loves you.
Yeah. A couple other things to talk about. Capelgate lampshades herself with a line about how Jake and Cassie never actually do anything unless they're 12 seconds away from death.
Oh my god.
Let me just grab the line real quick because I have it highlighted. Actually, she and Jake like each other, although neither of them will admit it, of course. The only time they'll act that way is when we're about 12 seconds away from doing something insanely dangerous. Then they'll give each other these pathetic, sad looks. It's good.
Oh my god, everyone's so closeted.
And then they're like trying to figure out how to fucking find Eric. And then everyone's like coming up with like super like cool like superhero ass stuff, and Cassie's just like, well, let's look him up in the phone book.
Yeah. Oh, Cassie, so sensible, so pragmatic.
Yep. And there's one more line I really wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Everyone's making fun of Marco's fly new haircut.
Oh yeah, he has a haircut.
Yeah, that's why he looks different on this cover.
I don't know why.
He thinks it's cute, but
I mean, I haven't seen it because it's just with words on a page, but I'm sure it's cute.
Well, it's on the cover.
Well, yeah, but that's just like an artist's rendering of it.
Fair. And then everyone's making fun of it, and Marco's about to like fire back and insult at Rachel, and Rachel's like, "My what?" Rachel asked coolly with the absolute confidence of a girl who never looked less than perfect. Marco is a dirt man. Oh,
okay. So Marco does a lot of performative being attracted to Rachel in this book. Well, not a lot of it, but he does some, and it's so fucking funny. He calls her beautiful, fashionable, way too tall, far too many bright white teeth, massive quantities of clean blonde hair. Ah, yes, this very attractive young woman has lots of teeth and a whole bunch of clean hair. Yeah, just loads of teeth and hair. That's what men are into, right? That's what men are into in women, right? I understand my attraction to other human beings. Marco,
I'm not in denial.
You fucking dimbus.
Dimbus?
Yep, don't question it. Just roll with it.
All right, rolling.
So yeah, they talk to Axe about it. Axe like, I don't fucking know anything about robots. But holograms, probably. You should turn to an animal that can see different than humans do. And Cass is like, I got a spider. And so they turn to spiders.
There's some very good stuff after they find out about that the Yeerks are trying to court Marco's father. There's a really good like paragraph where Marco is talking about like how rage kind of affects his brain. Do you mind if I read that?
Go for it.
So he's like, rage is addictive, you know. I guess it's sort of like a drug. Anger and hatred get you high. They get you high, but like any addiction, they hollow you out and tear you down and eat you alive. I guess I knew all that, but all I could think of was that they were not getting my father. So I ran the scenes of violence over and over in my head. I rode that rush of fury until at last it burned itself out and left me feeling empty and beaten.
Yeah.
Which is like, that's a really good like block of text.
You know, Cavalgate's good at writing.
She is.
You know, I feel like, yeah, no, it's good. It's real good. You kind of need to get around the very, like, late 90s and young adult vibe of the whole thing to really appreciate, like, the meat of it. And she has some profound things to say, and that's super dope. I'm into it.
I really want to get into, I really want to, like, at some point, like, not for this podcast probably, but, like, just on my own time, read some of Capelgate's new work.
Oh, is she writing other things?
She's still writing, yeah. She put out a book earlier this year called Wish Tree, I think, and apparently it's, like, heart-wrenching.
Ooh. I hope it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just look it up. Yeah, it is Wish Tree, right? Yeah, it's called Wish Tree, 2017.
Cool. Yeah, I would also be interested in seeing like what she does with the more adult fiction, you know?
Yeah.
Or not specifically targeted towards a specific age group, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I think saying something is adult fiction is weird unless there's like porking in it.
By the way, I do want to say that we there in addition to the 52, I think, 54 mainline Animorphs books. We also have 10 companion books to look at as well. Oh,
are we mixing those in or are we just going to read them at the end of our book?
No, we're going to mix them in. Like we already did one, Megamorphs, which is a companion book. Cool. Then there's also the next Megamorphs is after book 18. Then there's like the Hork-Bajir Chronicles, a Visor.
Oh, we're going to be doing this for like 500 years, aren't we?
Wait, there's a book called Visor.
Visor?
Visor.
Visor? It's not Visor?
It's about Visor 3.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That should be interesting. Cool. Yeah, we're going to be doing this for like 500 years, so strap in, y'all.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Slap on some diapers. You are in for the ride of your life.
Okay. So they draw straws to see who gets to turn into a spider with Axe. And I mean, it's Marco's book, so Marco draws the shortest straw.
Yeah, he almost cries.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him being horribly terrified of spiders myself. I don't think I'd even be able to touch one in order to acquire a morph of it, you know?
Yeah. We also learn a very important thing about the fiction, which I did explain. I have explained to you slightly a little bit before, but this is a bit more composite explanation of the zero space stuff.
Oh, yeah. This is fascinating and grotesque.
Yeah. It's just kind of like the it's kind of like Russell's Teapot, basically.
Sure.
You know what that is, right?
No, I'm not familiar with it.
There's like some weird theory called Russell's Teapot, where if there was just a teapot orbiting Earth in between here and the moon, there'd be no physical way for us to know it. Because it's a fucking tiny ass teapot. Unless we like doinked into it on accident.
So
I think that's what it is. Let me double check that, because that sounds like some bullshit.
Yeah, but while you're doing that, the whole thing with the zero space and morphing, we find out is that basically your extra body mass just goes into zero space.
Oh, no, wait, sorry. It's an atheist explanation.
What is it explaining? Is it the same thing?
So here's the Wikipedia breakdown. He wrote that if he were to assert without offering proof that a teapot orbits the sun somewhere in space between the Earth and Mars, he could not expect anyone to believe him solely because his assertion could not be proven wrong. Russell's teapot is still invoked in discussions concerning the existence of God.
I feel like those are two different beasts, personally, but
yeah,
that's
a little
fine.
bit.
Because, like, a teapot orbiting the sun is kind of plausible. At least.
Wow.
Sorry, no, I mean, like...
Are you just coming after...
No, that came out so wrong. That came out so wrong.
Dude,
that came out the most wrong. Okay, what I mean is, like, we know what a teapot is. You know?
Yes.
We can launch one into space. We could do that, is what I'm saying. Like, a teapot orbiting the sun is something we could manufacture.
Yeah, and also, to be fair, like, if you see a teapot, you can be like, oh, it's a teapot. If you see, like, God, you don't know for a fact that is, that's
right.
God.
Right. There's just, like a teapot orbiting this is way more definitive than any sort of religion, you know?
Yeah.
I just feel like they're two different beasts. But
yeah.
Like
good. Thanks for backing that one up, Blair.
God, that came out so wrong.
Yeah.
I'm like kind of baffled at it. I turned into a new atheist for a split second.
Wait, if you're a new atheist, does that mean we can get Richard Dawkins on this podcast?
Oh my god, I want to know what Richard Dawkins thinks about Animorphs so badly. Fuck that guy, but I want to know exactly his thoughts on Animorphs, because I'm sure they're fucking goofy. God.
I think if we ever had him on, we would have to, like, pretend to be cordial, and then, like, afterwards record things where it's just like, fuck you, Richard Dawkins, and we splice that in over his text.
Oh my god, no. Well, I wouldn't want to be impolite to him, just because...
Oh, I would absolutely want to be impolite to him.
Well, it's just not my nature to be impolite to, like, people. But, fuck, I want to... No, I'm like, I would love to hear his thoughts on this very... very weird science fiction series. Good God. Anyway, and now I'm just going to be fantasizing about that for the rest of forever. Fucking hell. Anyway, where were we?
Can we get Capelgate and Dick Dorkins in the same
episode? Can Capelgate
episode?
and Richard Dawkins fight? I don't even know if they would have beef with one another, but I want to, like, pay to see them fight.
Oh, they would
Physically?
extremely fight.
Not like ideologically.
Who wins? Who do you think would win?
Well, I don't know anything about Capelgate's physical, like, stature.
I think she might be like physically weaker. I think she might be physically weaker than Dick Dorkins, but I think she's got, like, a tactical advantage.
Yeah, well, no, so Richard Dawkins, like, a stiff breeze could knock him over, I'm pretty sure. Yeah?
Yeah, probably.
He looks very frail, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Capelgate is a Chad, and Dick Dorkins is an incel.
Shut the fuck up and never talk to me again, you piece of fucking shit. Eat my fucking ass. Fuck off.
That is basically the worst thing that's ever come out of my mouth.
No, it's not. It's
you don't
bad,
think so?
Blair. It's very bad. It's very bad, but it's not the. It's not.
What do you
even
think
close
the
to
worst thing I've ever said is?
I don't know, Blair, but there's a long, long list.
I have a long history of saying very bad things with my mouth.
No, you don't say.
Oh,
God.
So anyway, basically Marco turns into a spider. So there's that zero space stuff. Axe talks about how
we've reached my worst line in the fucking book. By the way,
I wanted, like, the zero space stuff where, like, Axe talks about, a ship could, like, ostensibly disintegrate your body parts in zero space, but it's really rare, but it could happen. And they're all like, fuck that so much, fuck that extremely. And then Marco turns into a spider.
And here's the bad line. This is the bad line. Blair, have you marked down any of these lines as particularly bad?
I have one in mind, but I want to hear if it's yours. I'll let you know if it's not.
Eyes were popping open in my forehead. Yep. Eyes were erupting out of my head like zits.
Yep. That's the one. That sure is the one.
It's so bad to think about and to experience with my eyes.
Yeah, for some reason, I read all of it. Like, I usually skip over the morphs because they just kind of make my stomach roll. But I read all of that one, and it's just like, and I expected it to tone down. A, this one goes on for fucking ever, and B, it's just the most grotesque.
Yeah, it's a bad one. But he finds out that the wolf spider is a hungy boy.
I mean, I feel like most animals are.
Yeah, most animals are hungy.
Yeah, they're always on the prowl. So he goes off and tries to hunt a beetle for a while, but then he gets reeled back in. Oh my god, I just remembered what happened in this scene. It's the fucking worst. Marco almost dies in Morph so many times. Like, not even just in this book, but just in the series in general. Like,
yeah.
More than probably any other, like,
he gets like disemboweled at the end of this book, doesn't he?
Yeah. It's fucking horrible. Anyway, continuing. They spot Eric, and they can accent Marco can see completely through his hologram. And
because he's a spitter.
And Jake's a fly, and he can kind of see through it. He can see it shimmer and stuff, like where other people don't. And so they're like, okay, definitely something's awry here. And then Marco gets eaten by a bird, and it sucks. He talks about how a couple of his legs are broken, and how he's being like slowly dissolved and dying in this bird.
Yeah, and like he can barely remember who he is.
Yeah, so he tries to demorph, and I guess he makes it. Like, explodes the bird as he's demorphing, basically. And then Eric finds him in the woods with his friend Jenny. Jenny, yes?
I think that's her name. Yeah.
Yes. She doesn't really come up again, so that's fine. And he's like, you must be, they are calling the Andalite bandits, but you don't seem to be an Andalite. You seem to be a human. Nice haircut, by the way.
I was friends with in high school.
Yeah, he's like, nice haircut, by the way. And Marco's like, fuck. Basically what he explains, though, is like, oh, I'm not going to turn you in. I don't have any interest in doing that. Why don't you come over to my place tomorrow or tonight or something, and I'll explain everything. Right? That's basically it.
Yeah, sorry if I'm a little quiet. I'm going down a really weird Twitter rabbit hole.
Oh, good. That's what you want to do while you're podcasting.
I'll stop.
No, explain it. I want to know what you're doing. Like, what Twitter rabbit hole?
Do you know who Dan Ryckert is?
Yeah.
He just tweeted that for the first time in his life, as like a 34-year-old man, he learned that you can wash hoodies in the washing machine.
Why wouldn't you be able to?
He thought they didn't absorb stink because they didn't directly touch your body.
They do, though. Dan.
It's the funniest thing in the world.
No.
I saw that tweet, and Blair, can you blame me, though? I could not fucking resist.
No, I don't blame you at all, but it's... Dan, they touch your body. I wash my sweatshirts all the time because they get so smelly.
He had to be told by his wife, the wife that he married in a Taco Bell.
Dan, you're an adult human man. You know, Dan.
The funniest thing is that I absolutely know someone's following Dan who is like, wait, you can do that?
Yeah, I know for sure. I mean, I get the logic there. But also, you can just smell a sweatshirt after you've worn it for a week straight and be like, oh, this stinks like a human person.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you can just smell it. And it smells bad and not good. Good God.
He also says he's never dry cleaned a suit.
That's fine. That's fine.
Really? I've been instructed you should, like, dry clean a suit, like...
Well, first of all, I don't wear suits, so I guess I don't really know. But...
Yeah, no, you dry clean suits, like, when you need them to look nice for, like, an interview or something.
Sure. But I think it's fine, the fact that he's never done it, you know?
I don't know. He wears suits pretty often.
Okay, maybe it's not fine.
4 or 5 times a year, which is more than I think most people wear a suit.
Depending.
I don't know. Sorry, Dan Ryckert.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
You want to be on our podcast?
Sorry for yourself.
We'll gladly have you.
We'll scold you about your fucking sweatshirt habits.
We can't stop. I can't. I'm sorry. I just can't stop. This is so fucking funny.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot for sure. Anyway. So
Google, how old is Dan Ryckert? He's 33.
So, Marco ends up talking to everyone, and they decide to be like, oh, I guess we'll just go. Because
he's an ally. He's kind of got us by the... He almost straight up says he's got us by the balls.
Yeah.
But then he doesn't.
Yeah.
And then, like, the next, 40 pages are explanation about who the Chi are, right?
Yeah, so, okay, so they go down to, Eric's house, and they, go down to his basement. Let's see, who's all there? It's Cassie, Jake...
Everyone but Rachel is inside.
Rachel is Tobias in there too? No,
Yeah, Tobias isn't in there, sorry.
Yeah, so everyone but Rachel and Tobias are down in that bitch. They descend into the bowels of the house, basically, because the basement just, gives and sinks. I mean, on purpose, not on, accident. Yeah, it sinks down, and they enter into this utopian paradise where there's all sorts of dogs everywhere. Because Eric's quote unquote dad is like, Cassie, do you like dogs? And she's like, well, I like every animal. He's like, yes, but do you like dogs? And she's like, yeah, I really like dogs.
If I could be reincarnated, if I could choose what I could be reincarnated as, I would choose a dog.
Yeah. So yeah, they basically get explained the entire lineage of the Chis, which are what these robots are called.
Yep.
And
the Chi. It's the Chi. It's not the cheese, Blair.
Well, I was pluralizing it.
It's the Chi and it's the Chi. It's plural. It's plural and singular.
You know what? I understand why that is, because otherwise you'd just be saying cheese.
Yes, it's like moose.
Yeah, and no one wants to call anything cheese that isn't, cheese. You know?
Yeah.
That's my very deep philosophy. And they were built by alien species called I forgot it. What is it called? It starts with a P. Oh, shit.
The Pimalites.
Yes. Those guys. Which were a super peaceful group that... like species, I guess, that was chilled out on Earth for a while when humans were still Neanderthals and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they got attacked by the Yeerks, as one does. And then
they were pacifists.
Yes.
And the Chi were inherently programmed to not be able to fight. So the Yeerks won, despite the fact that the fucking Chi are fucking super strong, because the gravity on they had to be strong enough to fight on Pimalite planet gravity, which is 5 times that of Earth.
Yeah, totally. So, but they dip basically, and they're like, well, let's go back to Earth. So they do, and humans are evolved and shit, because it's been 50,000 years or something like that.
Yeah.
And the Pumalites are dying and stuff, and they're like, well, I guess we'll salvage their brain energy, their spirit powers.
And they become dogs.
The Chi invented dogs.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It's not human domestication or anything.
This is why dogs should be able to vote.
Right. No, exactly. So there's there's pups and dogs. And the Chi invented them, and
there's pups, there's dogs, and there's pogs.
Yeah. You know what? I bet the Chi invented pogs.
Pogs are great.
I mean, I just bet that the Chi invented them. I have no opinion on the nature of pogs, but yeah. So yeah, so basically they're non-violent. These robots are. Well, most of them are. Eric wants to be no, I think we need to fight back because we're strong enough to do it, and we have the information to. He has a Yeerk in his head, but not one that's controlling him. He's accessed all of the Yeerk's memories.
It's fucking sick as hell. He like opens up his skull cabinet, and it's like, hey, there's a Yeerk in here.
Yeah. So he's basically a spy, but he's no way of doing anything with this information because the Chi are just like, I did it. Okay, I'll get it eventually. The Chi are like pacifists, and they're like, we're just not going to get involved, and that's kind of the big moral question in this book is like, should you risk your own passivity, like peacefulness in order to extinguish the violence of another species or like another force, essentially, is peace more, is maintaining peace more important than removing violence in a sense. Cassie's on the thing where it's like, well, we shouldn't interfere with their nature, and I get that, but on the other side, I'm totally in favor of them being like, well, I mean, like, violence is just going to continue being violent and does not really care about peace. It's violence doesn't have a conscience.
Yeah.
That's why it's violent. If it had a conscience, it wouldn't be violent in the first place.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
So like.
Hey, when are they going to turn into a crab? They've got to turn into a crab at some point, right?
Why? Okay,
so I can say
probably.
Crabsolutely.
Oh, Crabsolutely. Yeah, I mean, we'll have a lot of crab-related puns when that time comes.
I mean, they've done lobster, so they might not. They've already done one red-shelled crustacean.
I mean, we've got a lot of books left to go.
Point.
Yeah.
It's only book 10. Wait, Blair, we're almost 1/5 of the way done with the main line.
Ooh. So, yeah, I just think, like, you can't give violence a flower and expect it to just cower away, Like, it's gonna just, like, shit on the flower and then fuck your shit up, Like, it doesn't, why would it care? And the Yeerks don't care about that kind of stuff. They just they're just imperialists, They just want to dominate.
Yeah.
And I'm totally in Eric's boat here. He's like, we have a responsibility to maintain peace by using violence to get rid of the Yeerks. Mm-hmm. I'm not, like, he's not saying we're gonna become a violent species. We just need to, like, use critical thinking in order to, like, maintain the peace that exists here.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I feel like infighting with a species, with itself, that's one thing. And, like, I totally get why another species wouldn't get involved in that. But if there's an outside force that is way more powerful,
to exterminate you.
Yeah, then I feel like you have a moral duty, if you are able to do something about that,
Fair.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
It's a big thinker.
Yeah, I actually did think about this a lot as I was reading this, because, I mean, it's an interesting moral discussion, You
actually have to be pretty smart to understand Animorphs.
You have to have a pretty high IQ to understand Animorphs. That's a Rick and Morty joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made jokes. They're topical. I'm a topical bitch. Yeah, I mean, and we still have this discussion today, like, we talk about Antifa, like, it's like, well, does violence, like, necessitate other violence? And context, it's context, you need context, but, like, if it's that, or, like, let someone else get the shit beaten out of them while you just stand idly by, like, use a little bit of your critical thinking skills. Like, I think if it had nothing to do with identity or anything like that, you would step in, but, like, the fact that it does, like, have something to do with identity shouldn't negate your impulse, which is to, like, stop someone who's trying to beat the shit out of someone else by whatever means possible, you know?
Yeah.
So that's that's my part, I guess. I did a lot of talking just right then.
It's good. You're smarter than I am, so.
I mean, I can pretend that I am, and I'm really good at convincing other people that I am, so I guess that means something.
I mean, to be fair, I am a bit of a dumb bitch, so.
No, that's okay. There's a lot of things I'm a dumb fucking idiot about, too, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, so basically they devise a plan to get this crystal that is in this company's headquarters, that makes it so the chi can be, like, go against their quote-unquote programming and be violent, I guess.
Yeah, with the Pimalite crystal.
Yeah, mm-hmm. And the Yeerks have it.
Yeah.
So they basically devise a plan to do that, and then they go do that. They turn into bats, which is fun.
It's great. It's rad as hell. They turn spider first, and they get chased around the vent by a rat and almost get fucking burned up.
Yeah, so that's fun. But then they turn into bats, which I think is my favorite morph in this book. I just really like the idea of, like, the way, you know, Capelgate decided to describe echolocating.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's
and
cool.
Then they get to the crystal, and they're like, well, how the fuck do we get this out of here? We can't carry it.
Yeah. Yeah, because... And so they have to use their mouths, but they're like, how do we echolocate when a thing is in our mouth? You know?
Yeah.
What they end up doing is basically just busting through.
Yeah, they all go fucking big morph, and they get busted through, and they get caught, and it breaks fucking bad. Marco gets disemboweled. Big Jim gets disemboweled, and it's so sad.
Yeah. I mean, Big Jim will be back to fight another day, but, like...
Yeah, because of how morphs work, but,
Yeah. Yeah, and then Marco almost fucking dies again because of this.
Yeah.
He's, like, demorphing as he's dying. Like, how many times can you do that?
Multiple times in the book.
Yeah. It's rough. It's rough stuff, for sure. Hey, I'm just thinking about this now. If the extra, like, people bits, when you morph, are kept in zero space, where are the animal bits kept?
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be explained later. Maybe. But it's
Hopefully.
an interesting thought for sure. Because, like, if you morph into something bigger than you, so the whole, like, your extra bits go somewhere else is, like, probably a nod to the idea that matter cannot be created nor destroyed. It just changed forms. But how do you more animal? Yeah. That's
how does morph animal?
How does morph big animal? So
big morph is blessing your curse.
I love my big morph.
I love my curvy morph.
Oh
God.
Anyway, yeah, so they end up getting the crystal.
Yeah.
Yes. And then...
actually, sorry to derail you, but...
no, it's fine. Go for it.
I want to backtrack about a couple of things that I'm just looking back at my notes on, that I highlighted. So, one of the first things that Eric says to Marco, which is extremely good, is there are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy, Horatio, which is a quote from Macbeth. And it's extremely fucking good to read, and it's a very good introduction to the character, and I love Eric, and I hope he shows up more.
Me too. Okay, so I didn't really get into this, but I love robots, and I love AI. They're, like, my favorite character archetypes.
You need to watch a long play of Nier Automata.
I know I do. I love it, and I'm so excited that there's a character here that's a robot, because it's just so good. And they're just little metal friends. Just little artificial metal friends. I think it's similar to why I like Axe so much. It's just the whole kind of fish out of water thing, but not quite. I also like the idea of, like, an AI learning and like learning and like gaining autonomy and sentience and stuff like that. And we obviously are past that, sort of. I think the whole like getting the crystal is this form of gaining autonomy. It's just very interesting. It's very interesting.
Yeah. There's another moment later on where we find out that Marco's mom got infested with a Yeerk like a year before she fakes her death.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this really haunting moment they describe where like Marco's dad wakes up in the middle of the night and Marco's mom is like bolt up in her sleep, like in a weird trance, and she just says, "Don't go into military. I'm never going. If they won't take you if you go into military work."
Mm-hmm.
It's just haunting.
Mm-hmm.
And those are my notes. We can go back to the end of the book now.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean the rest of the book is just like coming down from that, right?
Well, no, we forgot to talk about the part where Eric fucking murders like 50 Hork-Bajir at once.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah.
And he's like extremely broken up about it.
Yeah. I mean, desperate times, you know. It's like
I know, but like it's still just like
no, I get it.
It was a necessary move, but like also he's really upset about the fact that he had to break the incredibly long held pacifist nature of the Yeerks.
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah, it's rough stuff for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be like the subtext of this entire book series. It's rough stuff.
Yeah.
So, but then Jake and Marco play with dogs.
Yeah. And then they take the dog's Homer, Jake's dog, takes the Pima-like crystal, drops it in the middle of the ocean, and and that's the end of the book.
Yep.
What'd you think?
I really like this one. I think Marco's my favorite narrator. I
think so.
He's the most fun, and I kind of love his angst the most.
His what?
His angst.
Oh yeah,
I love his angst the most. It's very, very good. It's all very good. God, I love Marco. I think he might be my favorite character. Because every time I get to read a book with him, I'm like, oh, how performatively heterosexual is he going to be? A. And B, like, how many, like, fucking one-liners is he going to crack and, like, to, like, cover up his, like, insecurities and shit. And, I don't know, he's just kind of, like, a fun, manic boy. He's cool. Yeah. I love him.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, he is a good boy. Yeah. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this one.
Yeah. Good book. What do we do? Questions.
Yes. I believe we have
a question.
One question, yes.
We have a whole question. From @Pidmon says, if you had a hard light projection form of your robot body, in what circumstances would you be your persona, Shadow War permitting? All times.
I mean, I'm the wrong person to ask this question. I don't even have a persona.
Extremely all times.
Well, yes. I mean, I know that about you.
I'm valid.
I mean, I honestly, like, just probably use it to, like, try out new fun hairstyles, because I'm boring and not a furry. Look, and also just be better at makeup in general. So that's my really, really boring answer. That's my super boring. If I had a persona, what do you think it'd be?
I mean, Black Cat.
Not a cat?
No, Black Cat.
Black Cat? Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that. I
think it's extremely valid that you would be a Black Cat. And
yeah. I feel like cat would be too on the nose, but at the same time, it's like, what other animal, you know?
Yeah. Like, I mean, maybe like a weird, like, some kind of weird, like, not a capybara, but something in, like, the same, like, area of the internet as a capybara.
Sure. Right on. Totally.
Is that the end of the show?
I mean, let's discuss some things about the next book we're going to be reading. We read books. Like, the tagline and
I mean,
stuff like
I
that.
watched them. I don't know what kind of fucking like 2009 shit you're doing, but I'm over here in 3017.
Recently I've been actually, like, not this week, but the week before, I've been listening to audiobooks of them, just text-to-speech audiobooks of them while I'm at work, because I'm a busy girl. The next book is so fucking good. I read this one like 15 times as a kid. It's so fucking good. Oh, let me scope it.
It's called The Forgotten, and it's Jake morphing into a jaguar.
Nice. And it says nothing in italics is what it seems.
Yeah, and that actually is relevant to the plot. I don't remember everything that happens in this book, but I do remember it being a fucking banger.
Nice. Dude, I'm excited.
It's a good fucking book.
So, yeah. Podcast. Do we have, we do this, we can cut this part out, but I just want to double check. Did we ever decide on a sign-off for this podcast?
Kinda.
What is it?
I'll take us through it.
Okay, cool. Right on.
Other stuff. So check us out. Our sister podcast, Fear Baiting. Our final episode of the Schlocktober special is this coming Monday with friends of the show, Brooks and Eddie from Post Game of Thrones, Yada Yada Boys. We watched Friday the 13th for it. Jason Takes Manhattan. It's going to be very good. Listen to that. Go listen to Fear Baiting in general. It's a great podcast. We love it. If you want to support us, you can give us money on Patreon, patreon.com/fearbaiting, or you can just give us a review on iTunes or something. We really appreciate that. We sometimes check those and read those off when there's new ones.
Yeah.
Follow us on Twitter at the Wonder Years. I can be found on Tumblr, shiesatonakas.tumblr.com, and at shiesatonakas on Twitter. Blair is pfight.tumblr.com and at blairkitch on Twitter.
Oh, you're stealing my thunder.
Listen, I wanted to say pfight. Just let me have this once.
That's fine. You're allowed.
I'm valid. And this has been the Wonder Years. Thank you everyone for listening. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Sorry about the late episode. Again, by the way, we got super busy at the end of the week and we didn't really expect to be as busy as we got.
Yeah.
I was straight up like, I didn't get a moment of like not doing something from 6:30 a.m. until 11 p.m. last night.
Yeah. It's crazy times out there.
Yeah, but we'll be back on the regular schedule next time. So expect the next episode 2 weeks, Friday, November 10th.
Ooh.
Yep. And yeah, thanks for listening to the Wonder Years. I'm Blair.
I'm Luna.
Wait, I didn't even mean to do that. That's just what came out of my head.
I was like, that's a bit you're just kind of springing on me right now, but that's fine.
I didn't even mean to.
No, we'll just roll with it.
I'm Luna and Blair.
I'm Blair and Luna. Yes.
And until next time, keep your hand on that Escafil device.
Fuck yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Keep your hand on the Escafil device. For real, though. Keep it held there. You need to keep it there for like 2 minutes to acquire the more power. So we'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right, bye.
Bye.